It's the first Friday of the month, so that means that Hal McMillin is back with us to give us an outdoor report. And Hal, heading into the split of duck season, I think.
Yeah, it's going to close this weekend,
okay.
John. We got a split coming up, which I can tell you right now, the way the hunting's been, I'm kind of anxious for a split. It hadn't been really well in the first split. Yeah. Now, you have certain places in southwest Louisiana, like right next to the Lacassine Refuge down there at the Illinois Plantation. They've been killing some birds in Thornwell, but really our first split, we had a big harvest full moon.
Right.
We've had a lot of clear, beautiful days to play golf, but as far as the hunting, it's really been kind of a slow first split. But we're going to get a little rest. But during the splits, you have the conservation goose season opens up.
Okay.
And the blue geese, snow geese, Ross geese can't shoot speckled belly during this time. But basically, you're going to have an opportunity to go out. You can take your plug out of your gun, and you can harvest a lot of snow geese. The migration's been late. I can tell you that we hadn't had a really good migration yet because we hadn't had a whole lot of cold weather. As you see the weather coming up, and it's sort of, boy, that's a good one right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Having Sue in the blind with me is a lot of fun, but having the weather getting really cold up north is going to help us with our hunting here in southwest.
Get all those birds down here, okay. And you brought some calls here.
Calls right here.
Our annual calling show.
Yeah, we're gonna. I would say if you just one call in all right here. The wing setter whistle is one of my favorite.
Okay.
The Weegian, when you sit over a large group of ducks and you hear them, you'll hear them whistling, and it sounds like this.
All right.
You've got your pintail that bleep this time of the year. It's kind of a, and then you got this, you can do a wood duck call with this kind of a, and then a little teal is just a little. So this one whistle right there, kind of a 4-in-1, calls it all. You can do a ballad.
Has a trombone effect.
Yeah, trombone effect in it. You can do happy birthdays on your other top tunes, but you can also do a little mallard buzz with it where it kind of like, you know, so that's good. Of course, your mallard call right here. A lot of times, here's the key component. If they're coming, don't overcall. Just kind of hit them and kind of a little long call to get them to look. Little feed call to get them back in, a little quack. That's some of the stuff going on there. Blue wing call. Okay. This time of year, you still got a lot of blue wing in here. One of the best eating birds out there. And now I usually do the mouth call of the geese, but you do have a snow goose call that sounds like this. You kind of get that. Okay. And then the speckled belly call. You got some great speckled belly callers out there. I'm average. They got some guys that are really good, but just kind of let them come. If they start looking at you, it's the exciting time to think about hunting. It's when they start talking back to you. You're speaking duck, you're speaking goose. They cup up, they start coming in the decoys.
Pretty cool.
It's a really neat time.
You got an album coming out soon?
Yeah. My Christmas album.
You got some, and there we've got some great locally owned places to stop on the way out to.
Well, you know, it's kind of neat. If you're going on and you're hunting on the west side, you're going on Highway 27, Cajun Fast Bar. They got one of the best bacon and eggs.
Good people down there too.
Good people. Charlie does a good job. If you're going to be on the west side, we always like to stop at Rabidoo's. That's one of our favorite spots. Found a new place yesterday. Lazy K's has opened up right there on 397 West McNeese or East McNeese. Great spot.
And they all open early, don't they?
Helps with the rice and gravy on that.
I bet it does. All right, safety speech. We just want to mention that.
Yeah, gun, shells, boots, licensed dog. One of the things that I always do is chant before I leave the house. Make sure I touch all those things. Gun, shells, boots, licensed dog. Of course, Miley's since passed away, but it's just part of the chant. And then do the safety speech in the blind. Saltwater fishing, guys, still good. Right here, you'll see all the guide boats starting to move up here, right here in Calcasieu Lake.
They've been there.
Somebody with lights. The fishing's starting to really pick up.
All right, we'll have you back next week and talk about the Westlake Christmas Festival coming up next week.
Christmas City Hall. We still got spots for vendors. Give us a call, Westlake City Hall. Mike, bring that.